You should have been okay with your friend honestly getting help. But no, you're crazy. Go do your job.
Yeah, so those were private
How
DMs
fucking
between me
dare
and her.
you? Everything else she showed was private messages
Can
too.
I
So why
finish
is it a
my
problem with
sentence?
these?
Yeah, I can show those. Do you
Yeah,
want me to
please
show
do.
them?
Yup.
Yeah, can you big box me, Nicholas? I can show those. I can show all of them. I have no problem. My words are my words and I'll own them.
Okay, well then why didn't you show those last night?
I don't have a problem.
You do have a problem. You obviously have a lot of problems.
Oh, that's nice to say.
It's the truth.
The problem here, with all due respect, is you're picking and choosing what to show your narrative, and that's not right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's what we're getting
all
at
the
here.
messages. Show all the messages.
Oh, I will.
Oh, what happened to him?
I'm going to show more is what's happening?
Oh, well, in the beginning, there's misinformation that you have there saying that I had a fundraiser, which I didn't have a fundraiser. People contacted me.
For one,
You're
this
lying.
didn't start with scam. This started with other want to grab, and then you talk on misinformation. So you do need to sit down.
I'm sat. So stop saying sit down, I'm sat.
Stop with the talk back. You sound like a minor.
I didn't have a fundraiser. Look, it even says people messaged me.
You messaged people.
I didn't have a fundraiser. No, I did not. No, I did not. Prove it. Prove it.
Okay.
Prove it.
Pull up the definition of a fundraiser.
This was a gift. This was a gift for my friend. Like 5 people contacted me. They knew that her birthday was coming up. They are also friends, or so I thought. And I emailed people. It was literally like 5 or 6 people. I emailed them directly, and that was it. And I said there was no obligation for them to do anything.
Florida man, I'm not putting you in the box because you don't allow
fundraiser.
people to say what they gotta say either. So you
It
can
was
kiss
not a
my butt.
fundraiser. It was people who wanted to contribute for a gift to my friend.
And then you say you didn't put it in the Discord?
I did not.
That's a lie. This is
That's a
the
message.
proof.
Can you read? Can you read? That's a reply to tattoos. That's a reply to tattoos.
But it didn't get put in the Discord.
Telling him that I needed to speak with him about it.
But
Because he was going to contribute too. So you don't even know what you're talking about.
But it didn't get put in the Discord?
It wasn't to everybody. It was to tattoos. Can you read?
Oh yeah, I can read.
It was tattoos saying that I needed to speak with him about it. So we could coordinate it because we were already doing it. We were already getting the refrigerator.
At the end of the day, what it
But then
sounds
you
like
said
to me,
you didn't get the refrigerator.
I
didn't have enough funds. How much money did you get for the refrigerator?
$115, and I was going to
But
pay
then it
all
was
of the rest,
70.
and I was going to pay all of the rest of it.
But
even
then
if
you
I
said
got
you only got
nothing,
70.
even if I got nothing, I was going to make sure she got it. If I had to buy it myself,
I
and
caught you there.
and maybe you need to read the email because the email says that too.
You said I got $70.
why does it matter?
At that point, I did have 70, and then I got more. It was $115.
It's none of your
goddamn
goddamn
business.
business.
Do you want the email?
It does.
That oh my gosh. 13 herself sent 150 in Lowe's gift cards.
13's
she
a
did not.
condescending liar.
No, she did not. She didn't send me shit. She didn't send shit. She's lying.
I just don't understand why it freaking matters. Wanted to. It don't freaking matter if you did or didn't. Like, it sounds like to me that you guys are all cloud chasing and you're mad that she has a platform. Take the drama and shove it.
And then you said that you wanted to take credit for buying the refrigerator.
No, I didn't. Where?
That's what
Where?
Polly said.
Where?
That's what Polly said. If you
No.
let 13 up, she can
No.
show that screenshot where Polly said that you
Nope.
said to her
Nope.
You guys had your
Nope.
time for all your
No, I never said that.
misinformation.
I never said that. But
Well,
when
then
did you
you
ever talk
talk to
me?
your friend
When
Polly
did,
about
when,
that.
no. You and 13 should have talked to me because I was already arranging the gift. And y'all knew, and she knew that. I think that there's something weird with y'all, and especially 13, for her to know that I was already making sure that she got that for her birthday and then went behind my back and bought it. Then all of a sudden there's a GoFundMe started. Was that to try to pay yourselves back for the refrigerator you bought?
No, that was to
Right.
pay.
Sure it
Okay.
wasn't.
I didn't buy the refrigerator. That was 13 and someone else.
Yeah, I know. But yet here you are inserting yourself.
Good try, though.
Yeah, Polly's my best friend.
Sorry, Scam. I just wasn't going to let her talk anymore. I can't.
She's your best friend, but then she will talk shit about you behind your back. That's crazy.
Well, then talk to her about that. She's still my best friend.
You need to talk to her about that.
I
You
have.
where is she
I
on
have.
fucking
I
lane?
have.
Where
I
is she
have, but
talking
my
crap behind her back?
conversations with
Because
her-
I've never seen me and Polly talk. I'll be
My
honest, me and Polly talk
conversations-
all the time.
My conversations between me and her are none of your business.
Will you let 13 up so she can show those screenshots of
13
No,
had
because
her
it's all
time.
misinformation.
you guys are oh my god.
No, you're oh my god.
You keep
That's what
cloud
you
chasing.
are.
You're mad because you got removed from the Discord, so now you're spreading misinformation.
I don't give a fuck about that Discord.
Get it out of
Obviously
here,
you
please.
do because you're still fucking in it.
Goodbye.
I'm
You're
not
so
in
worried
it.
about what Scam does.
My
Yeah,
platform. Bye, bitch.
tried to use my Discord to do a GoFundMe. No. Absolutely not.
Florida man, you're not getting accepted. You block people all the time. You could get out. I'm not accepting you.
I
No,
just
no.
This
and
is
sorry.
crazy.
Because if he's
I'm
in here, if he comes
Unbelievable.
up,
Like,
I'm
come
leaving.
on.
And I'm
It
sorry if
always
I
shows receipts, and her receipts ain't modified. Not like you idiots.
I think that 13 has a weird obsession with Polly and was
It's
jealous
weird.
because
It's
and
giving
was
stalker
jealous
stuff.
because yeah, and was jealous because I'm her best friend. 13 didn't contact me at all about this. The last I heard from her was March 28th. So how long ago was that?
You got caught trying to scam money, and now you're being a hater. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then instead I'm being accused of all this stuff. When all I was trying to do was do something nice and arrange for a gift for my best friend. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Scam, we know what you're about, love.
I didn't
We
do a
still love you.
fundraiser. I didn't do a fundraiser or anything else. And if there's anybody who wants their their money for their Lowe's gift card back, which it was 5 people, it totaled $115. I'll pay you back in cash. I ended up using the gift cards to get Polly an air conditioner, which she also needed, since 13 and whoever else went behind my back and bought her the refrigerator, even though I had a plan already to do that. So I used to get her an air conditioner. And I paid out of my pocket for that because, believe me, the air conditioner wasn't $115. It was close to $300. And I paid the rest out of my pocket. But if anybody wants any of their Lowe's gift card money back, I will pay you back in cash because I don't need money. I have money. And it's not from fucking TikTok.
I think that's what they keep forgetting. That even though you have a platform, you work.
I've worked all my life. I'm retired. I have a very good retirement. I get money every month for the rest of my life for my retirement, which is enough for me to live on. But I still work because I enjoy working. I've worked all my life since I was 14 years old.
they're just made
I worked very hard. I've worked 2, 3, 4 jobs all of my life, and I'm not even kidding. So I'm proud of where I made it to, and for them to try to discredit that pisses me off.
They need to get over the fact that you're still succeeding, you're still growing, and you're going to keep doing that, and there's nothing they can do about it.
You're going to keep growing and you're going to become more successful and more successful as you grow, and there is nothing they can do about it.
They don't like it. They're clout chasing and they don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't sit back any longer and listen to her talk. I couldn't do it. And Nicholas, I'm sorry if I came up and got a little loud or said
Girl,
something.
I got the popcorn right motherfucking here.
I just couldn't do it. I wasn't, they can sit there all night long. They got their 2 hours of fame. They said what they wanted to say. Okay, now let's put the facts on the table.
She and Scam just proved it as well. She chose which screenshots to share and didn't share the whole conversation.
Oh, you should have seen the end part of it. When she told me, and what was it? Her or 13 told me to have the day I fucking deserve. What have I done? What have I done?
You know what? At the end of the day, even though if I didn't like Polly, absolutely love Polly, what they said about her is messed up. That is messed up.
Oh, yeah. And they were trying to imply that she was lying about her situation, about a whole bunch of situations. And they were right there cheering Florida Man on as they put out information as if she was lying about her situation, about her illness, about what happened with her food stamps, trying to imply she's a scammer. And they were all right there for it. They were front and center cheerleading it on.
And it's pretty funny that the only thing they have in common is they all got booted from Scam Slam's live in disco. That's interesting.
Polly is Scam's best friend. Polly is paranormal Polly.
And it's funny that all these people that wanted to say all this stuff, you know what I mean? They didn't come to me with any of this quote unquote evidence. Guess why? Because I'm able to debunk it within a second. Because they knew better. So they knew better than to come to me, because I'd come right back with all my receipts. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
They didn't put my real name out there last night. Nobody even knows my real name. They think they're putting my real name out there. What they did put out was Gina's real phone number. They ended up going to Gina trying to get information from her and trying to coordinate things with Gina, and ended up putting out Gina's phone number. Doxa Gina's phone number right on the live stream. Thank you, Brandon. So they used her for information, and then she's there on their live stream thanking them and everything else, because she don't really know who none of them are. She's not familiar. She had never even heard of Florida Man. When they put up all the messages, they put her whole freaking phone number up on the screen. I got the screenshots of it. Thank you. And they wanted me to get in the box. There's no way I was getting in this box, because all he wanted me to do was get in the box so that when people saw that I was live, they would end up coming over to his live stream. I'm not giving him the views. I'll give you the views, Nicholas. But Florida Man ain't getting the views.
Skittles, go sit down. You're irrelevant. You insert yourself in everybody's drama. Where there's drama, there's Skittles. Go sit down.
Oh, yeah, he thinks he knows my real name, but so far, and all the information that he's put out has been wrong. He's going to get, innocent people who have absolutely nothing to do with this hurt. He's putting out wrong people's information because they're horrible investigators. Horrible. I worked as an investigator. They're horrible investigators.
Nicholas, I never know how to say her name. Lande Hay wants to come up in a box if you want her to. I feel bad. I don't know how to pronounce that.
I think isn't it Lana?
Probably. And then Breezy asked if she could come back up.
Oh, okay.
Her mic wasn't working.
I should show the message from Gina where Gina thinks that me and Polly are the same person.
That's epic.
Yeah. Me and Polly are the same person. I guess I'm talking to myself all day long on live streams. How do I'd love to know how to do that. I got the message to show that too. She just said that like 2 days ago, that she thinks me and Polly is the same person. Delusional.
I think Nick might be on a call or something, guys. Just be patient.
Yeah, it is crazy. She's crazy. Yeah, I'm a ventriloquist. Yeah. The fuck? They bought the phone. I already knew about the phone. I didn't have no fucking fundraiser for a phone. A friend of hers bought her that phone for her birthday.
Listen, we're all dating tattoos.
What is wrong with somebody buying somebody a birthday gift? God damn. Oh yeah, Gina was obsessed with a lot of people. Gina is mad at Polly because she thinks that Polly started a Reddit page about her. And she's been given proof that it was not Polly. Polly's never ran that Reddit page about her. She's never been a mod for it or nothing. But she still believes deep down in her soul that Polly did this for some wild reason. Again, because she's delusional. Even though I showed her screenshots of who created it and the usernames that they are and who mods for it and all that, because the page is still there. She, for some reason, still has it in her head that Polly did that and is doing that. It's completely false. No evidence. So that's the whole reason why she's all butthurt about Polly, because she thinks that Polly has a Reddit page about her, a snark page. Boo-hoo. She doesn't, but boo-hoo.
I just think it's real messed up. They went for somebody with so many medical conditions.
Yep, absolutely.
Somebody who's down and it's not even something she can control in life.
And someone that's still being victimized and then trying to say that they're lying about it.
It's sick.
Scamming people.
It's sick.
Yeah, they're real sick. And then for them to be saying negative things about Explain in Detail.
Yeah.
And mention her job when Explain in Detail is a veteran. Why are you saying negative things about a veteran in this country? What is wrong with y'all? Not you all. I know I'm speaking to the choir here for the most part, but you know what I mean. Have some respect for a veteran. Thank you. Oh yeah, somebody's saying that we all pay Lisa to not go to rehab. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Because that's another fucking lie. Another motherfucking lie. I don't pay nobody for anything. I've never sent anything to Lisa. Polly's never sent anything to Lisa. Tattoos has never sent anything to Lisa. None of us has sent anything to Lisa. And then they're trying to imply that we steal money from those intercept cash apps. First of all, none of us three run any of those. Although I do support the people who run them, none of us run any of those intercept accounts. And make it make sense. If we were trying to collect money from these intercept accounts, don't you think we'd be telling people to send money to Lisa? No,
Bingo.
we're telling people to not send money to Lisa nor anyone on this app. No one. We're telling people do not send the money to anyone on this app. Do not send money to anyone on TikTok. Do not send money to people you don't know on social media. If we were trying to collect money off of Cash Apps, don't you think we'd be telling people to send money to them? No, we're saying don't send money. Do not send money. Make it make
Except-
sense.
Of course. I'm just kidding.
Nick, can you bring Breezy and Lana up? I think they're in your request box.
Ain't nobody
You were
got time for that. I'm just
You,
kidding. Give me one
you were
second.
having fun over there, and they
I'm
were.
working.
Hey, I heard that. Sorry, I was up earlier. My mic wasn't working. I had to drop and come back.
Oh, where's my phone? Oh,
I
there.
just don't see why it's anybody's business who bought what. I mean, if they bought a gift, so what? Whose business is it? I mean, I don't care who buys somebody a gift. I mean, it's not like you're doing GoFundMe's or putting up Cash Apps or. I mean, it was a gift. Who gives a shit?
Well, that's why when they tried to use my Discord to promote some GoFundMe that was not approved by Polly, I shut that shit down as soon as I found out they were trying to do that behind my back.
Yeah, I got that message. Luckily, I didn't read it till after because I don't check the messages very often. But it said like
when I found out about it, I sent a message to everyone that I was aware of that got that and told them that it was not authorized by Polly. Polly did not want this. They put out medical and personal information about her that she did not want put out there. They were not supposed to be using my Discord for this. And when I asked them to take it down, they refused. And in fact, they got smart with me, cursed at me, and everything else, and were disrespectful. So yes, they were removed from the Discord. That's why I gave them a chance to apologize. I even gave them what they should have did. If they actually had good intentions, what they should have did was say, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that putting out her personal and medical information was wrong. We didn't realize that could be harmful for Polly, or she might not have wanted that. We will take it down. And yeah, we shouldn't have used your Discord to try to, promote a GoFundMe. We're going to take it down. A normal person that had good intentions would do that. And Polly was messaging them too, asking them to take it down. They still refused. So yes, I told everybody, report that GoFundMe.
That doesn't sound like good intentions to me.
Yeah, if you donated to it, request your money back. Report this GoFundMe as fraud, because this is not anything that anybody wants except these two people who were trying to do who knows what with the money. Again, probably trying to recoup the monies that they spent on the refrigerator.
Yeah, and the messages about the whole food stamp, that's messages were between who she thought was a friend. I vent to my friend. When things happen that are bad or something, I talk about it to my friends. For them to go out and leak that, it's just, and try to use that against her.
I would never freaking do that to somebody. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean, you could tell in the messages that she was venting to a friend. And half of those messages were just, oh, she said this. It wasn't even the direct messages. It was her messaging 13 and them talking to each other about it. So that's not proof anyways.
Yeah, if something happens to you in your life where you're a victim of a theft or a crime, you don't tell your friend about it? When you're distraught, you don't tell your friend about it? That's what it was.
Absolutely, but you don't share that crap with other people. Like, ooh, look what I got.
Yeah. They wanted to share it with on Florida Man's live stream like it was some kind of juicy information. When she was a victim of a crime. What is wrong with these people?
They ran to the one person they know has been talking shit for weeks. And hey, Nick, feel good. You've got more viewers than Florida Man had on his whole live last night trying to spill his so-called tea. You got
Absolutely.
more viewers than he could get.
And I ain't even here either.
But here's my like take on it, right? Like I'm new to this channel, like to Scam Slam, you know, the fam here. But I'm not new to the scammers and all that stuff, right? But the one thing that I can truly and honestly say from my perspective, right, is Scam Slam has more receipts than any convenience store, any Walmart, any JCPenney, any Dillard's, or anything combined. Okay?
And she shows all of them. She doesn't show just her narrative either.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, she's got more receipts than any store could ever imagine having. Yeah, and full receipts. Not torn up receipts, not fake ass receipts, not, you know, typo receipts or whatever. And that's what I love about being, you know, in this group is it's the receipts for me. Like,
But I try to get them to admit it. So he admitted that he just makes up shit. He makes up lies. And then he goes and tries to make shit fit his narrative and make people say things that might fit his narrative. If you go at somebody with a certain narrative and already have a thought in your head and you go at them and go at them about it, you eventually might be able to get something that you can twist to say, oh, see, they said they did it. That's what he does. That's all he does. He lies and then he goes back and tries to make it fit.
I know y'all are saying that Lisa's live, but I literally just woke up from a nap, so I can't stream her right now. I'll go live later, and we'll catch up if anybody wants to do that. I just woke up to this.
Same here. I was sleeping and I heard bullshit, so I had to fix it.
I saw Kirsten come on. I was like, oh, it's going to get good. Kirsten's here.
oh shit. Yeah, and that's what I did. I saw my thing came across that you were in the box, and I went, oh shit.
Well, we were in Discord, and I forgot I fell asleep in Discord, so I jumped in the box, and then that was stopping me from being heard. I was yelling at her, and she couldn't even hear me, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta go log out.
Yeah, I think that's what mine was doing. I was still in a Discord call, and I guess you can't do both.
Yeah.
Explain wants to come in.
For all these people who try to claim that I live stream Lisa 24/7, I haven't live streamed her all day. And then I took literally the whole fucking weekend off. But they still gonna say, she's live streaming 24/7 trying to make money. No, I'm not.
And half the time when you're on those day-long streams, we're talking about other stuff throughout the day.
Exactly.
Like,
They obviously don't watch my content.
Yeah.
We talk about lots of things.
Y'all, let Florida Man stream this. He can watch from the outside, and with all his misinformation, he can stay on his side of the street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he would
meet
like if we were over
everybody
here
comes in.
making up stuff about him
Mm-hmm.
and then just telling people, oh, just decide what you want to believe, right? But that's what he does. That's what he does.
Yeah. He just wanted you for clout. That I was hoping you wouldn't go, and I'm glad you didn't.
Oh no, I was talking with y'all in the Discord.
Yeah. He was begging you to come in there because he can only get 300 viewers. He was begging you.
Yep. He must have some bills he needs to pay or something.
Mm-hmm. What's he do with his? He don't show.
Oh, he did show that he donated to one charity, but who knows what? And I don't care what he does with it. Guess what? He can run his platform however he wants, and if he wants to base it on lies, cool, he can do that. But I have seen very few people be successful basing a platform on 100% lies like he does. So I wish him the best of luck with that, because that doesn't typically work, in the long run. I have not seen that work as a long-term successful plan for a platform. If that's the way he wants to do things, he can do things. But I don't do things like that over here.
He can pull up a Goodwill receipt too.
So somebody just commented he clawed his way to no relevancy. That's comment of the day.
Hello, everybody.
Explain.
Hello, love.
Sorry,
Did you
I'm
bring
just
your
coming
boyfriend
in.
with you?
Yes, I did. And that is not tattoos, by the way. No matter what anybody
Get
thinks, it
out.
is not
If you
tattoos.
don't bring tattoos with you, get out.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm coming in late because I just got home from my dead end job that I have.
Ugh.
That they wanted to dox out and the world last night, which is fine, no problem. Go ahead, call my job. I'll answer the phone because I'm the boss. So go ahead and do that. Whatever.
Right?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I want to come up here and I just want to say one thing to all the ladies in the chat. If you want to sit out there and you want to talk and you want to be like a man in the chat and you want to go after a man, be prepared to take it from a fucking man too. I am so sick and tired of these women playing both sides of equal rights. It is sickening.
Yep. Especially go after the deceased mother. I mean, come on now. What do you expect?
Thank you. I
If
wanted to
I'm
say
going to
it.
cuss out a man like I'm a man, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh my God, I'm a woman. You're not going to talk to me like that. Come on.
Welcome to the real world.
Don't dish it out if you can't take it. Period. Point blank.
That's just my 2 cents on it. And people want to sit down there and talk about me. Skittles, I saw you on a fucking live this morning saying, oh, there's Explain, or Explain's just such a great person. You don't even fucking know me. You don't. You've never even seen me. I've never even seen you. You don't know me. Okay? You want to make yourself relevant in every single live that I've ever seen you in. That's fine. But don't threaten shit. You don't know me.
All she does is jump lives where she can be relevant. She hears somebody talking about somebody that she wants to jump in on. She jumps into a live.
Even in a live yesterday with Dirty Laundry was hosting, or it might have been the day before. My days are running together because I work so much at my dead end job. Even somebody in that live the other day said, I wish that I would bring receipts someday like Explain does. Yeah. And Scam, I will stand behind you 100%. You always bring receipts.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I don't have anything to be ashamed of. But there's a whole hell of a lot of people that do have stuff to be ashamed of. I'm not one of them.
This is what I think about all of this.
Nicholas, you look tired.
Yeah, tired of the bullshit.
Yes.
Nicholas came up in my box the other day whenever I was having a go in my own live about the bullshit.
It's just stupid. At the end of the day, I'll openly admit it. You see those gifts y'all sending? I made $10. If you want me to donate that, okay.
The Scam does donate her gifts. She does.
Oh, I
She
know
did
she
it on a
does. She's got
live.
receipts.
Yeah, she did it in a live, and she showed her receipts. But for what? So people can go out there and try to find her freaking personal information? Come on.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
who
they're
calls
trying to
it
do.
charity? Who
That's what
calls
they're
it
trying to do.
charity to try to dox somebody? That is sick.
That's what they're trying to do.
And receipts are never good enough.
They just did that
he
to
said-
Polly.
Never good enough.
He said that he figured out what food bank I donated to, and it's in my local area, and he was going to contact them so he could get my information to find out who donated the money.
Good luck.
So I'm trying to do something good and donate $500 to a food bank, and he wants to try to use that to try to get my information. How sick is that? How fucking sick is that?
Straight up clout chasing.
So now that makes me not even want to show any receipts, because he's saying he can, even if I redact the information, that he can take that away and he can see where it's for, and he can get all of my information.
So you're kind of stuck in the rock and a hard place. Do you show the receipts or do you not? You protect
Right.
yourself.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
And protect your food bank. I mean, that food bank don't need people calling it, trying to, they've got enough to handle,
They're not going to give her information anyways.
They could. I mean, To some organizations, the donations are public. But
Oh,
you know,
okay.
with them they're not. Luckily, but he
And
could he
I'm
could
the one
try,
who took
or you could try
scam.
to, or you could try to trick them into, you know, giving out my information or something, claiming it was him or something like that. Who knows?
I
Right.
sent scam suggestions for next month's donations for areas that Jeff's in because I know the
Yep.
area he's in.
But yeah, like what? He's gonna call and harass the freaking food bank to try to get information about somebody? How disturbing is that?
He's bored in life and he needs other people to fill his life up with energy, and it's sick.
You care so much about the Discord. Like, you wasn't invited, for one. So why do you give a shit what people are talking about in it? It's a private Discord. That Discord has given me so many friends that we just sit and talk half the time about nothing to do with TikTok. And it's, you know, it's friends. You're not invited. You're not our friend. So why do you give a shit what's said in it? You don't like it, go out of it. Instead of trying to spend all
You
your
can't
time
sit with us, okay? You can't sit with us.
spend all your time snooping in a Discord just to find mundane conversations to post videos of and be like, ooh, I'm here. Who gives a shit? It's a normal conversation that you post. Just people talking. Yeah, it might be some locker room talk, but it's not on a public platform. It's private Discord. So what's it fucking matter? Ooh, you're in it. Congratulations. Give you a cookie.
Guys, they clout chase. That's what it is all about. It's money hungry scammers that want money.
And he can't get the viewers he wants, so he keeps trying to go off, piggyback off the scam's back.
Like, I don't care if I have views. I just want people in here to talk about stories, support. You know how it is. At the end of the day, we need to know about these scammers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
we
we're
do go
not
on field
doing-
trips. Thank you for bringing that up. Everybody gets on my For You page with me at night, and we go on field trips from scammer to scammer, and I try to tell them and fill them in on the information of who's who.
We found a lot of new ones.
Yeah, I got a lot of homework to do. Does anyone want to be my secretary for the day?
I do too much paperwork as it is at my dead end job. I'm going to say a dead end job because I think it's hilarious.
Well, don't talk about dead end jobs. I'm a waitress, so I mean, come on now. Good job.
And it was a joke that
Work
Tattoo
and not
made
sitting at
the other
home
day.
just on Discords all day.
I have to stick my finger in the meat grinder, so I won't be able to write or type. Sorry.
That was a little much.
As a matter of fact, I think I spent 3 hours this morning talking in Discord when I was doing paperwork. Which I'm allowed to do, by the way. My boss knows I am there doing that, so it don't matter.
Y'all said Lisa's live. I am not streaming that woman. I'm tired of her.
Yeah, we're gonna replay it later. Scam.
We're gonna just sit here and relax and chat for a little bit.
Yep.
I'm curious.
Plus, I don't have two hands to use my iPad, so there's also
And
that.
Scam, I do want to thank you for standing up for me for the veterans thing. I am a veteran, but I still work. I'm able to work, and those people out there that are able to work need to be working themselves. Just saying.
But like somebody else said, and I'm gonna repeat what somebody else said. You are a veteran, right? And and I agree. You shouldn't have to. You paid your dues.
I did, but you know, at the end of the day, I still have bills to pay. I still go out. I still work my job, and you know, that's just the way life fucking goes. And you know, these people on here that you know are gonna sit here and beg and you know whatever for their money. Suck it the fuck up.
Like, because I agree with, I forget who said that, but because I agree with that. Like, our veterans, they've already paid their dues, right? We live in this country because of that. We get to fight for our free, you know, they fought for our freedom. We get to live in this world, you know,
Yeah, come at me with you guys all sitting down there in the chat saying I can sit here and I can talk about this because I have my First Amendment. Think about the people like me that out there fought for that right. So come at me again with
Yeah,
that
I'm
First
on
Amendment right.
homeless right now. There's a lot of homeless vets, and they're not on here begging. You know, if you want to donate to somebody, find a local homeless shelter, or I'm sure there's a VA in your area. Find a VA that might have some homeless veterans that you can help.
Well, when I do my next donation, big donation, at least part of that is definitely going to a veterans organization in Fayetteville, North Carolina, where Jeff lives.
There's some good ones because it's right outside Fort Bragg.
Oh,
There's some good ones
I
there.
got some suggestions.
And-
I'm going to give to a veterans organization that helps homeless veterans, especially because he had, he tried to portray stolen valor, pretended to be a veteran who was injured in a war. None of that was true. So we're going to
And
make
Scam, that would be amazing because I did my service at Fort Bragg.
Yep. Well, it's going to go to the one organization that is there. I have them already all lined up for when I do that.
That would be amazing.
That's going to be one of the big donations.
Florida Man, mark your calendar. When she goes live and shows those receipts, you can watch.
Make sure you screenshot them.
Yeah, if I can show them what I can show of them, because, people are trying to find out who I am every time I try to make a donation, as if that's something horrible. They want to find out who I am.
Yeah, there's nothing you need to prove. I wouldn't even show them.
I mean, if I can crop it out, then it's fine. But if it's something where I even have to scribble over and redact over, they're saying that he's saying he can find that out, and that he did find that out. So
Yeah, what you need to do is, if it's on paper, take a permanent marker and go over the top and the bottom.
no, it's not on paper. I do it all online. So. But I did, by the way, in case anybody wants to see it, I actually received a thank you card yesterday from the Light of Light Rescue Mission in Pittsburgh with my actual receipt, which I can use to file on taxes. But I'm not going to file it on my taxes because I'm not going to take a tax break on this donation, and I don't itemize my deductions anyways. So
Yeah, just because you donate doesn't mean you have to file it on your taxes.
No, and I'm not going to because I don't itemize. So
And people forget that even though you donate this money from here, you still are paying taxes on it because you still have to claim it as income. So you're actually out of pocket on this platform because you have to pay taxes even though you're donating it.
And word of advice, you still get a 1099 from TikTok if you're monetized.
100%.
yeah, so I have to speak with someone about that, about what the approximate amount is going to be, so that I do hold some of that back for taxes.
Yeah.
It's usually not much.
Yeah.
Who's all the mods in here?
I don't know if he has any.
He does. He added a couple of them when it was going crazy.
There's one that needs to be
Yeah, that
blocked
spread
here.
love evil person who makes
Yeah,
fake
that-
accounts of me. Who
that
makes
one
fake
needs to be
accounts of me.
blocked.
Yeah, spread love. Why are you in here? You're nothing but
To spread more misinformation.
My account's private right now, but I've seen videos that they've done, and I don't agree.
Why are you making fake accounts of me? Why are you making fake accounts of me? And I would love to know why Florida Man and Christina and all them are making fake accounts of me too.
Mm-hmm. And they go and gift Lisa on them.
Yeah, and then try to make like it's me.
I wouldn't doubt if it's Polly, if it's a Paranormal Polly account that he keeps posting on his page, like it's some sort of receipt. It wasn't made by him.
I usually don't say anything about other people's accounts in here, but that one's a vile, evil account.
Absolutely is. And they changed their name to mine. My name and profile picture to make it seem like I'm the one posting all the evil shit on the page.
Yep.
I guess when you can't, come up with some real dirt on somebody, you just make shit up and pretend to be somebody else. Crazy.
Yep. Well, like I said, he admitted last night that he lies, that he just makes up shit and then tries to prove it later, or tries to, make a, conform things to fit it later. He admitted that. So, I mean, he admitted he's a liar.
Mm-hmm. Yet people believe him. Make it make sense.
Well, it's only the people who, it's the same group of people. It's Jeff's mods and, a few of that type of people. It's the same group of people that's in all those lives that talk about it.
You want to know the funny thing is? Jeff's mods, Jeff, all of them, I have never spoke one word to any of them. Not in DMs, not in their lives, never made a video of them until here recently. I am blocked on everything.
I've never made any videos about them or said anything personally bad about them other than them enabling Jeff.
Yep.
That's it. I've never made any videos about them, but yet they want to create all these fake accounts and make all these videos bashing me. What have I done?
I even tried to help Jeff in the beginning by giving him resources and telling him, different hotels he could stay at that's cheaper, that would have kitchenettes in them. Tried to help him, or apartments that in his area that would be cheap, stuff like that. And I'm blocked all the way around because I know too much information, and they just want to talk bad about me.
Yeah, I tried to tell him about an extended stay that was a lot cheaper than where he's at.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but he just doesn't want to switch sides of town, which is whatever.
Hi, Pastor Petty. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna shut up.
Why did you say hi to Pastor Petty?
Because he's streaming.
Apparently they're live
He's
bashing
watching.
us again. Showing the same fake screenshots.
That Goodwill receipt.
And he likes to dox people's home.
Lisa's house, yep, because Scam covered up the numbers on it when she posted it, and that was a live post, because they mentioned that last night, that Lisa's address was in the Discord. The only reason it was in, and it was deleted for one, but the only reason it was ever in there is because it was a public post made by someone else. And as soon as it was posted in the Discord, Scam had them take it down, because it did have Lisa's number on it.
And you want to know one thing is, the only other time anybody's ever put Lisa's address and it was immediately taken down, it was 13 that did it. Yep.
Yeah.
And I have all that information and receipts because I'm the one that reached out to her, because I'm the one that deleted the damn message.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her that would not ever happen, and I don't care if Lisa's doxed herself. It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
That part.
Hold on. Somebody said he's talking about how Polly didn't show a ventilator. A ventilator? What is he talking about?
Why is that
on a ventilator?
Who said she was on a ventilator?
Even if she was, whose business is it to see? She don't have to show her medical shit. It's nobody needs to see that.
She never claimed that she was on a ventilator. What the fuck?
It's more
She
lies.
should never, ever have to put that kind of personal information on the web for anybody to see. Do you know how degrading that would make somebody feel? Like, how low that makes them feel? Do you think she wants to be this way?
Like,
proof
proof of what
of
she
what she
has?
has.
Are you kidding me?
Why is that
Proof of what she
business?
has.
It's not their business.
Oh my God.
Those are medical conditions. Like, how low can you get?
How sick. He'll do anything for views. It's all for views and clout. That's all it is.
Do you sleep better at night knowing you have degraded somebody that has medical conditions?
It's like me going live and being like, I wonder if Scam is in Al Qaeda. What? She needs to prove she's not in Al Qaeda. Like, really? It's just an absurd claim, and then you're trying to make it about that. It's stupid.
Unfucking believable.
Like, Petty really needs to get a life and a real job and quit living off of his wife. Like,
Exactly.
I need to quit.
I can't believe this. This is absolutely disgusting. Do people have no like that?
Yep. I don't get why people care so much about somebody else's personal life. It has nothing to do with the platform. It has nothing to do with what we do on the platform. It's completely irrelevant, but they are so obsessed with it for some reason.
Maybe they need to go after 13 and the other person that tried to put up a GoFundMe that was not wanted by anybody, not even Polly, that was trying to put out personal information that was incorrect about Polly in the first place. Ask them why they asked about all that shit or said that shit, because she never said that shit.
And for the hundreds of people over there accepting his behavior right now,
It's sick. It's
is
me.
it's sick.
The only people he lets in his box to talk are pygmies. So
Yeah.
oh yeah, Pastor Petty brings receipts, and but you go up there and you try to talk against it, or you try to give your opinion, he mutes you or blocks you.
They say that, you know, Tattoos likes to yell at women. Well, let's jump to Petty, who screams at women, degrades women.
The only don't yell at the ones who are over there kissing his boots. That's it.
If you don't want to be screamed at, don't go. I'm just saying. And I'm not standing up for Pastor Petty. I'm just saying,
You're
know
not.
what he's like. Just
Yeah.
That's why I
don't
don't
go
go
over there.
I can't listen to him. His voice just bugs me. I can't do it. That high pitched voice that he gets, that smile, that eerie smile when he thinks he's right. I can't do it. I can't watch it. It's such like it's condescending smile is what it is. He has a condescending smile.
I don't understand.
Continue bowing on your knees, bitches. Continue bowing on your knees to that Pastor Petty. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, they're both narcissists. I agree.
You know, I watched Florida Man come to this app, and he began this app degrading people, talking down on others, showing receipts that were just so irrelevant about people's lives. Like, how much attention do you need?
Yeah.
Are you the one that has mommy issues? Are you the one that has daddy issues? Because that's all I hear out of his mouth. People have issues. No, go look in the mirror.
He just jumps to lives. He'll jump in boxes because all he wants is to get followers. He wants people to think, oh, he's got the tea. He'll act like, oh, I'm going to release all this. Watch my page. So he gets people to follow him because they expect all this stuff to drop, and it never does. When was he was supposed to drop all the information about Carmen stock? Did he? No, we're still waiting on that. He keeps saying, oh, more is coming. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to post it. He doesn't post shit. It's just baiting for people to follow him. He just wants followers.
Yep. Well, I've been working on my list of all the accounts that I've blocked, and it's a lot of them because it's everybody who's like basically trying to take down our platform, which is, you know, Pastor Petty and a bunch of people, you know, that side with him, Florida Man and a bunch of people side with him, Dirty Laundry and all them. Like, it's a huge list. And I gave the list to Kirsten this morning, and she's going to be working on actually typing it up because, yes, my list is a handwritten list. I did it old school. But she's going to come up with a typed up list. And I'm not telling anybody who to follow and not to follow and all that, but if you want to block the people who are trying to come against this platform and against the truth, you're going to be able to have a list.
Yes, ma'am.
I will definitely use that list.
And it's growing as the days go on.
Yep, because I get screen recordings of a whole bunch of other people's lives. And what I do is I sit there and review and look at the comments. And once I see some messed up comment, like of some lie or whatever that somebody's telling about anybody, it's like Santa Claus, you know, putting everybody on a naughty list.
Ooh, I want to be on that naughty list.
No, you don't, because it's a block list.
I just want to point out that Dirty Laundry and all of Jeff's mods did not care about Scam or anything that they were doing until Sour Patch joined that group.
That's true.
Then all of a sudden they were problematic. And if anyone thought, like,
no, they were problematic to me way before that.
were they? Because I never
Yeah.
saw them on live or anything before that happened.
Not the lives, but the fake accounts and
Yeah.
videos and stuff were always
That's fair.
problematic.
But I also want to point out that clearly whoever said Polly's on a ventilator doesn't know what a ventilator is, because you're literally intubated, so a ventilator can work your lungs for you.
Yeah, that
I
makes
didn't
sense.
feel like educating
She never
them.
claimed to be on a ventilator. She never claimed to be on a ventilator. No.
Yeah, they clearly have no idea what they're talking
It
about.
just sounds so stupid. Like, save the drama for your mama.
In her medical business, it's nobody's business. I mean, she's not out here. Her platform is not about her medical condition. She's not out here with a
Stop
GoFundMe
intervening in
or
people's lives. Like,
nothing about it.
keep the online in their lives with their lives. Stop trying to pull up dirt in their life. Like,
For real.
get out of that
Yeah.
crap.
There's no reason to go personal. Like there's no reason to go personal life.
I
No
feel like
reason.
a Florida man has made so many mistakes in his life that he needs to drag down other people for their mistakes, and it's really irrelevant.
Yeah. Best thing to do is just ignore him. Act like he doesn't exist. Don't go to his page. Don't, block anybody who's supporting him and following him. Just if he doesn't, he's like a 3-year-old child. You just got to let him cry in the corner and cry it out, and then they'll eventually get tired.
Yeah.
I sure did
Florida
too.
man
You
never
notice I
learned how
didn't
to
bring him in the
self-soothe.
box?
Yes,
Notice
thank you. I was saying that over and over in the chat. They were like, "You need to clipboard that." I was like, "I did." I was saying, "Do not let him in the box. He just wants clout. He meets everybody else, so let's meet him."
How does it feel, Florida man?
Hmm. Thank you, Nick.
Like I'm originally from Florida, and I don't claim that motherfucker. I'm just saying.
I don't think he even lives in Florida, does he? I
No,
mean,
he doesn't live in Florida.
yeah. So.
I know he doesn't, but just the fact that he has like Florida man in his name, like I live in Texas, right?
Well,
I'm originally from Florida.
Claw machines, it sounds like some dumb shit the Florida man tags do, though. You know those
Right.
you know what I'm talking about, like the Google searches and crap that everybody was always reading. The Florida man did this.
Oh, like the terrible.
I'm
I know what
in
you're talking about.
southeast. I'm in southeast Texas.
Oh, I gotcha. He needs to go steal a pinball machine next.
He needs
This-
to steal some books from the library and educate himself.
Oh, I was waiting for someone to say it. I'm glad it was you.
No,
Right.
what he needs to do is go steal humanity because he obviously doesn't have any.
What were you guys calling Pastor Petty? Pastor Pastry?
Tattoos calls him Medea because of his voice. He
Oh
sounds-
Lord.
Yeah, you can't go over there and stand up for anybody. I got muted on 3 of my accounts for standing up for Scam the other day. That's just
all they want is an echo chamber. They only want people in there who are going to agree with them. And that,
Literally, because I got muted like on 4 different accounts last night when all that crap was going down for just bringing up facts. Like,
it makes them
It's
feel
not
They don't want back.
fine, y'all.
Yeah,
They don't
supposedly
want
they're
facts,
saying
they
I'm
want
committing
fiction.
some kind of federal crime. I'd love to know what that is. I'd love to know
Yeah,
what
please
that
put
is.
up that screenshot that you used in the background again, Pastor Petty, so that you can show everybody that you were showing the wrong screenshot.
Right. It had to do with wiretapping. Wow.
Honestly, if all these intercept cash apps are a federal crime, then how is all of the cash apps Lisa uses not some sort of crime as well?
Thank
Well,
you.
That's actually money
Again, I'm going to
laundering.
reiterate. We're telling people not to send to any cash apps.
Yep.
We're
Yep,
telling people not
nobody.
to send to any cash apps. And if people still send to them and then they send to the wrong one, we're returning the money, which is what should be done.
We're not saying send them. We're saying do not send.
Right.
Yeah, and they act like these intercept cash apps were some sort of idea that you came up with, and it wasn't your guys' idea at all. It was the collective that started following you who had this idea, and it worked, and now they're mad at it.
Well, and apparently, I mean, this has been being done for a long time, not just before this.
Yeah, they were
doing
doing
stuff before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were doing it before Scam started really covering Lisa like she is.
Mhm.
And the people putting
This
the
is
fake
probably
cash
something
apps
that has
in
always
her chat are
happened.
not- Yeah, the fake cash apps in her chat are not the intercept. People putting
Right.
That's just people putting their
Hold
cash
on,
app.
Lindsay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lindsay, people should watch Jess's new videos, and I'm planning on showing those when I go live later today. I actually saved them on my phone just in case she decides to delete stuff off her account again. Yeah, they should watch Total Mess Jess new videos.
I felt
It
so bad
explains it
for
well.
her to watch those. I felt so bad for
Yeah,
her.
I cried. I cried the first
Yeah.
time I watched those videos. Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of people on Disco that were crying over those videos because I streamed them yesterday.
You can see
She's
it
just
in
so
her eyes.
over it. She's
Yeah.
over it.
It's weighing on her. You can see it in her eyes. It's just
Yep, and Tara said, yeah, Lisa's own sister said she made one to stop people from sending her money. That is absolutely correct. And guess what? Lisa's sister, Jess, messaged me a long time ago. I want to say sometime in March or April, and let me know. She told me that she was doing it, and she said she was basically just sending me the message so that I was aware of what she was doing in case it ever came down the line that she was going to be accused of stealing money or doing something nefarious or anything like that. She wanted to let me know behind the scenes that she was doing it, and she told me not to put it out on my platform, and I didn't. I kept that to myself all along. I knew that Jess had an intercept account all along.
hell, she intercepted more than I've seen on some of the ones I've seen.
Oh, just wait for it. That's going to be next Florida man's conversation. Did you hear what Scam said? Yeah, she said it.
You're not wrong.
Peace Child is requesting a box quick, she says. I don't know if you have any open though, but
I don't think so. Yeah. Who wants to drop for a second?
I'll drop.
Okay. Thank you.
You can change the layout if you want to.
I don't think I can though.
it's hard when you have any more than that in your box anyway, Nicholas. I wouldn't recommend
Oh,
it.
okay.
It gets
Well, you
hard
got
to
a
manage.
beautiful face. We like to see it.
Hey, Peach Chat.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say something real quick. I'm never in here really long, but I happened to just be scrolling through and caught a little bit of the live that's going on right now. And something that I think it was Florida Man said, so I hope they're listening, set me off because I need to speak for me personally. I do not need Scam, Polly, or tattoos to pick me. So I just need everybody to know that. And I feel like a lot of people are like that as well. That is not what we're here for. And I just want to make that very, very clear for myself, and anyone else can chime in. I don't need you guys to pick me. I join because I believe in what you guys are doing, but I don't ever need to be picked. And that kind of irritated me because I feel like a lot of people would probably maybe second, third, fourth my opinion. I'm not trying to get picked. So I just want to make myself clear. When I get up here and I say what I say about Pastor Pissy, it's because he has a bad spirit. He has a bad spirit, and I have felt that from the beginning. And all you other people, ain't nobody trying to get picked, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. That's it. And anybody can chime in if you want. Pastor Pissy is a horrible person, and I said that with my whole face, with my whole self, and not because Scam, Polly, or Tattoos told me to. So
I'm just
Thank you.
wondering how they have this notion of we're pick-me's when did Scam ever send a message out to anybody saying, hey, will you come join my team?
Not at all.
No.
Not at
We
all.
all made our own
Exactly.
damn choices.
Never happened.
Right. We all made our own damn choices to come in and stay.
Look, I don't try to listen to that crap, but I just happened to scroll past it and was on the outside and heard that, and I was like, no, let me go find out where they're at and let me go make that clear for myself and anybody else who wants to second, third, fourth it or whatever in the comments. Ain't nobody trying to get picked. Maybe some people are, but I don't need to be picked. Y'all could tell me you don't want me to be
house, kids. Like,
you could tell me you don't want me to be part of this tomorrow, and guess what I'll do? I'll dip and do something else. Like, you know what I mean? I'm doing this because I believe in what they're doing. So
Bingo.
Ain't nobody
Okay,
trying to be a pick me.
Somebody in
And
the
it-
comments is saying that they're saying over there that they can talk about Polly's medical conditions because she's lying about them. Get that. Get that.
Really?
That's disgusting. Like, at the end of the day, can they talk about Polly's medical conditions? Yes. Should they? No.
No.
Distasteful.
It just shows what
Like,
kind of person you
absolutely
can
not.
be.
It is none of anyone's business. Polly has let us know that she suffers from an illness, and that's where it should end.
Yep.
Her platform's not about that, so why does it matter for them to? I mean,
Exactly.
It's not like she's out here making her whole platform about it and gaining followers over it. No.
Yeah, if she was making her whole platform about it and then like gaining followers and money off of it, maybe they'd have a bone to pick if they could prove that she's faking it. But y'all can't prove nothing. This woman is suffering, and you're just bullying a disabled person for what? Some views
She's
on
not
TikTok.
going on here
Get a
asking
life.
for money. Like,
Yeah.
She literally has all these conditions that they're claiming and more. So this is really disgusting. Like I'm literally sick to my stomach right now.
We could turn this all around and look at Florida Man and say, so you're gaining gifts and money off of degrading a disabled person, because that's exactly what they're sitting
What
over
he's
there
doing.
Yep, making gifts and money off of it right now.
I mean,
Clown
but-
chasing, which is absolutely disgusting behavior. And I feel like Polly is far too kind to really like stand up for herself completely. But I used to be a bully in high school, and I have no problem going back. Like,
But aren't we talking about the same people that constantly throw gifts and two people that I know of who use the R word frequently? So are we really surprised?
No.
Are we really
Absolutely
honestly
not.
surprised? So anyway, in order not to be a pick me, I'm going to go ahead and hop out. Thank you, Nicholas. Thanks.
You're fine. Cut that out.
And y'all take care. Y'all take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all later.
You too.
Hey, so
love.
Nicholas, so Nicholas, one of the fake accounts is in here saying
Which one?
talking some shit. Scam Slam 611.
Oh.
So Florida Man or Christina or Christopher.
I don't want to
whatever the
interrupt
fuck
you, Scam.
are.
I think that's that woman that was sharing all of our videos that day. We were all talking. It was like weeks ago now, I think. But like, she shared like 2 or 3 of my videos, and like I think that's her. She was like, "Love something."
They were in here on just a minute ago on their main account.
Oh, we
Yeah,
love
they-
fans.
They
But you're
wish
getting out.
they wish they could be me. They wish they could be me.
Don't let the door hit you where the Lord split you. And I'm blocking, not muting. See ya.
At the end of the day, I think Florida Man is disgusting. I think Pastor Petty, I think for him, this is all sort of jokes, and that's why he shows his quote unquote receipts like Goodwill, and people just take him far too seriously.
That's not
I think a big
jokes.
chunk of
He's
it's trolling.
He's literally saying that he was literally saying I'm a thief.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Oh my God. He
Awareness.
literally said that I am stealing everybody's gift money and gambling it. And
Oh
then
my
I'm stealing
God.
everyone's money. And then he was implying that I was on rugs. I've never done rugs in my life.
Oh, I didn't
And then
hear
he
that
was-
part.
And then he
Yeah.
was saying that I was stealing the intercept money from the Cash Apps, which I don't run any of those. And then he was giving out screenshots where there was different names and locations given, which isn't even correct, but he thinks that he's doxing me. Then
Oh my
he was
God.
claiming then he was claiming that fake account, that ScamSlam611 was me, and that I was gifting Lisa and putting horrible comments in her live stream when it was that freaking fake account that was just right here. Yeah.
See,
That shit ain't That shit.
I
That shit
only
ain't.
saw
Listen.
I only saw the Goodwill
Listen.
receipt, so I thought he was trolling.
That shit ain't jokes. That shit ain't jokes when you're sitting there lying on me and accusing me of fucking crimes.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
That's not okay.
That's not okay at all. I only saw the Goodwill receipt that he said you needed for your taxes, so I was like, damn, he's trolling for real.
And then he's sitting here talking about Polly's medical conditions and implying she's lying. How is that fucking jokes? What is fucking funny about that?
I thought he wasn't going to bring Florida Man in his box until he went to rehab. But now he's got Florida Man in his box.
I swear the internet has given people so much audacity because none of these people would act this way in real life. Not a single one of them.
No.
Nope.
Like half the stuff they say on the internet, they would never be brave enough to say to a person's face, and it's so disgusting.
That's my whole.
Yep.
But Scam doesn't block people for just coming in and talking. You don't mute people that disagree unless they get completely rude. He lets people in the box who disagree. He doesn't drop them or mute them unless they get disrespectful. They mute and block everybody who doesn't agree with them.
She is super.
Somebody needs to mute.
Alicia's saying that they're claiming that Polly was dry begging when all she was doing was confiding in 13. Right. She thought 13 was her friend, and she was telling her what she was going through.
Yeah, she wasn't doing it on live.
Dry
She was doing
begging.
a private message.
It's almost like people can't talk about their emotions anymore because everybody runs straight to dry begging. Get the fuck out of here with that
There's
shit.
a difference in dry begging the way like Jeff does, saying, oh, if I had a car, I could live in it, I could DoorDash, and then me writing Breezy because we're friends and being like, oh my God, this horrible thing happened to me today.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's not dry begging.
You know, Polly lives alone. She's not in a relationship. She has Scam in some other state. She's got, us people here who support her. I mean, it's not like she can jump in a car and go down the road and go spend time with somebody and get her feelings out. There's got to be a point in time where you're allowed to confide in somebody and pray that they will respect you and hold that in, not turn on you, throw all of your personal information out there to try to gain, something. There is no gain to that. You look like total trash. Trash.
I think people nowadays are so quick to do anything to try to gain a TikTok following so they can make money using this app because everyone is struggling right now. Everyone is going through it. So any money is good money, and they'll do just about anything to get it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not struggling at all. I don't need money.
No, not you. She's talking about them.
No,
just shady
she said
people.
everybody is struggling right now. No, I'm not struggling. But
I
I'm
just
not
meant everyone
doing any of this for money.
in general that I know. Sorry.
But I'm not doing this for money. No one has to send me anything at all.
Yeah, you don't ask for it.
You were smart with your money. You've been working, like you said, since you were 14 years old. You've invested into your retirement. You've done all these things. Not everybody was smart like that. And I feel like these people now, it's pure desperation.
Mm-hmm.
2024 is not like
some of
it
them
used to
probably
be.
some of them probably have made a bunch of poor decisions in their life or with their finances or whatever.
Yep.
See, but what's crazy though, Scam, about that is, am I struggling a little bit? Yeah, sure. But I would never, ever do the shit that they do.
No.
Nick,
Absolutely.
I almost think that maybe 13 friended Polly with nefarious reasons to begin
I
with.
agree.
Amen.
I think so too. I think so too. And I think that she was upset then when she realized how close me and Polly were and she was jealous of our relationship.
Yep.
It's like creepy. Like in a creepy way.
In a very creepy way. Like, I want to wear your skin as a suit way.
You think
Right.
it was a way maybe to sneak in and kind of overtake your platform?
I mean, I don't know, but nobody's doing that.
There's
She was in
plenty
the
of,
box a lot.
there are plenty of scammers to go around. If they want to start covering scammers and bringing more awareness to people on this app, there's a woman who is monetizing off the fact that she just lost twins. And that's a whole rabbit hole. But if they want to find somebody to stream, they can. There's a million of them. I come across them every day on my For You page.
There's people faking disorders. There's everything. Yeah.
They're just mad because you guys were pretty much streaming Lisa from the beginning. You got popular off of that because Lisa was going so viral.
Well, no, it wasn't from the beginning because, I mean, Lisa's been doing this for almost 2 years now. I only started doing, but I've been following her all this time. So that's
Yeah.
why I was so knowledgeable about it. And I just decided to start doing this in like March or April. And it
Yeah.
wasn't even what my platform started on. That's another thing, a lie that people tell. Oh, you built your platform off of streaming Lisa. No, I built my platform off of covering online romance scams. That's what my platform was based on at first. And then I started getting into more of the individuals on TikTok that I was familiar with. And Lisa's one of the ones I was most familiar with.
And I think because
I
you had
covered-
all that information and they didn't, that's what made you sort of like the popular one when it comes to streaming Lisa. And they're so mad
maybe.
about it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to interrupt, but I don't want to answer this question, but I'm going to read what somebody had to say because it kind of aggravated me. Angela said, so what is the difference between Lisa and Polly?
Yep, she's getting put on that block list that we're going to give out to everybody.
There is a really
That's really
big
disgusting.
difference between Lisa and Polly. For one, Polly has a life where Lisa isn't doing good with her life. And I'm not even going to sit here and throw out all the details because you've watched her enough to know exactly who Lisa is. There is no damn comparison to Lisa and Polly. None, zero whatsoever.
Polly's not on here asking anybody for shit.
No.
And wow, it's really ironic, Angela, that your real username is Just Know Your Worth. Wow. Wow. Maybe you should realize what Polly is worth.
Yeah.
Instead of
People interact with
coming in here and insulting her like that. Polly's not on here being a TikTok beggar.
She's never asked for a thing on here.
Literally never once
Gross.
have I heard. Polly doesn't even ask for gifts. She tells people all the time just not send her gifts.
She is quiet 90% of the time so that Scam can do whatever she chooses to do with her platform. Polly is there just to help. Try to keep the chat kosher. Like, come on now. She doesn't run a platform. You do not see Polly live. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And everything she says is just so sweet. She's always such a sweet person.
Facts. It was one thing when they were coming for Tattoos, because Tattoos can defend himself. But to
Yes.
come after Polly of all people, she's literally the sweetest thing to ever exist. And she's suffering from issues that are her personal issues that she shouldn't have to talk about.
Yeah. And Tattoos can take it. You know, he's tough as they come. He can take
Tattoos
it.
is ready for it. Tattoos wakes up and chooses violence every day, and I love that for him.
Amen.
Absolutely.
And he gives it right back. And, you know, that if you ask for it, you're going to get it, you know? And so people are like, oh, what about Tattoos? Do you support I'm like, well, I don't care what Tattoo says. Anytime he comes into a box or he goes into a live, it's because they were talking about him.
Yep.
He has the right to defend himself. You don't want him coming into your box and cursing you out. Don't talk about him. Keep his name out and he won't be there.
And I hate the fact that it's like every time like Scam gets in a box or Tattoos gets in a box, it's never questions for them. It's questions about the other person to them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, he's a keeper. Like Scam's not Tattoo's keeper. He does not.
Exactly.
He's a
Like if you have questions for Tattoos, ask Tattoos. Like I remember I got into a box with Dirty Laundry in them one time to speak my piece. And immediately Captain Shady hopped in there and was like, well, I want to know if you support Tattoos. And I was like, I'm not going to speak on Tattoos. Like, is he abrasive like the back end of a sponge? Yes. Do I agree with some of the things he says? Yes. Do I not agree with some of the things he says? Sure. But only Tattoos can answer why he does what he does.
Yeah, I remember that live. Yeah, I was watching it.
Like, that has nothing to do with me. I personally love Tattoos. I love the fact that he's so abrasive and isn't afraid to speak his mind and say what he wants. And I feel like a lot of the time he tries to be funny and his jokes just don't really hit the way he thinks.
You know
they
what?
do.
That's totally like me though too, Emma. Like I feel like his jokes are a little harsh sometimes.
You know, but that's just him. And if that's who he is, like that's who he is.
Let him
Love
be
or hate
him.
You don't have to agree with everything he says, you know. I mean, that's everybody has different ways of going about things, different ways of saying things. different ways of being. That's fine. Let him be him and you be you.
If you want to go cry about it, get off the freaking internet.
Yeah.
Don't come in with feelings because it is what it is.
The internet will eat your feelings and sell them on TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
Well, and
yes.
he's not just, and
Yes.
he's not just gonna go after anybody for no reason.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that.
He's a really good guy.
Yeah,
And
I've
he will
never once
stand
seen
up for
tattoos
his friends.
unprovoked just go for a person. Not one time.
And he will stand up for his friends. You come after Polly or Scam or one of his friends, he will stand up for you 100%. And he
As
has.
he should.
Yeah. Tattoos
And
and a bouncer.
I feel like that's what any friend should do for a friend. If you're a true friend, you will stick up for them. You will have their back. And if you're mad about a friend doing that, you do the same thing. And I'm speaking on the other ones watching us right now and speaking on misinformation. You would stick up for your friend, right? If somebody came with misinformation, you'd be right up in that box. Yap, 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 yap.
Yep.
So please.
Yeah, somebody in the comments said he's like a big brother. That's how I feel. I don't have a big brother, so I feel like he's a big brother. You know, he looks out for us, you know?
Literally. Like, and I love that for him. And it kills me that their biggest argument is, well, he says he was an addict, so how was he a cop? What?
There's a lot
Have
of
you met some of the cops out there?
Right?
For real.
They're still humans. They still have issues. They're still gonna, they still struggle with things. Anybody can be an addict, a doctor, a cop, anybody.
You can be anything.
And I
Their
never
defense is corny.
once got arrested. Nothing. Like, so I could still do whatever I want with my life, and nobody would know none the wiser. It's like, at the end of the day, Scam, you have built a really, really good platform for yourself. And I think 95% of us have said that even if you stop showing receipts to where you donate to, we don't care. You earn this money regardless of if you donated or not. You put in a lot of
Bingo.
time. You put in a lot of effort. You're going to pay taxes on these gifts regardless. We don't care what you do with that money, so you don't have to prove anything to us.
We sent it to you because we wanted to send it to you. We don't. If you don't want to donate it, don't freaking donate it.
And you've given us, the Discord, I've never used Discord before, and I am on it all day now. And that Discord has given me a group of friends, a support. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff at my home, a lot of y'all know. And my husband and I don't talk a lot, as much as we used to. And it's given me a group of friends to talk to, people to support me, and just to sit at night with me and scroll through TikTok with. It's given me a whole new family of people and group of friends, and I love that. And you gave that to us.
I agree. And I, in my opinion, believe there is nothing you have to prove. You have us, we stand behind you, and at the end of the day, we could give two fucks what anybody has to think about it. If you came on here every day, kept doing you, we know what you're going to do or not going to do. It doesn't matter. If we gift you, do what you want with it. You can let us know if you choose. But other than that, the platform that you have built is what we are here for, and we stand behind you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And because of them trying to find out like where I'm donating to and all this other kind of stuff, I'm thinking about, maybe not showing it on live because they can try to find out information because they've already made it known they're trying to find out my information.
Again, scam. You don't have to donate.
Well, no. Well, no. What I was, my thought was that, that I could just make an announcement that if anybody here has gifted me, email me with your screen name, and I can verify whether you've gifted or not or whatever.
Smart.
And then I will send you a redacted receipt.
Yeah.
But maybe do not just put it out there to everyone. If you are a gifter and you want to know where, if you want to know where any of the, your gifts went, I will send you the receipts. Pastor Petty said they were all fake.
Yeah.
And he tried to claim that I returned the Amazon items, even though I showed that they were all delivered. And I actually have pictures from the organization that shows all the boxes being delivered. Like, how are you kidding me?
Yeah. So I mean,
Bunch of
either way, they're going
idiots.
to do the same thing, so it don't really matter. I wouldn't even feed into it to bother with it.
The motto I have ran with for the past couple months is let them talk, let them gossip, and at the end of the day, you are just going to make us better. Them gossiping is putting your name out there. They're making people wonder, which in the long run,
It's just gonna get you more.
there you go. They're gonna come look, and them coming to look may put them in the right direction. Hey, this is interesting. Hey, I back her. Hey, I like this. So keep talking.
And it's going to weed out the people who really weren't, in our, didn't have the same goals anyways. If they're willing to go over there and start following them and listening to them, then they really didn't have the same goals that we do anyways.
Correct.
Right.
Yes. It's
Also-
just stupid.
It says it says it a lot when like my child suffers from a disease called Manners. And courage, like they just don't have a clue.
No.
Just not a one.
This generation isn't built like it should have been.
They're a bunch of fairies.
It's gone crazy, and it needs to get back on track. And there's only one way to do it, and it's for the ones that understand to turn this world around.
Nicholas, it's so weird to watch you live and not see the glitter.
It's a sick obsession.
Yeah, it's just everybody wants to be relevant. Everybody wants clout. Everybody wants to be the next big creator, and they don't know how to go about doing it with their own content. And so they just want to skate off the back of others. And so they just want to make up shit, rage bait. There's a ton of rage baiting going on these days, just making people angry just so they watch their lives or their videos, and it's really
Jealousy is a disease, and they need to go get well somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They make a vaccine for that too.
Exactly.
But clearly it's not working too well for him, because I think Florida Man, he gets maybe 300 people in his lives, maybe.
And
it's
not all
really-
300 people are riding his little coattail.
Yeah. And a lot of those people are probably in there and just muted because they can't say what they want to say. So I'd say maybe only a quarter of them are in there actually supporting.
Mm-hmm. Right. And he uses reverse psychology and anything that will, intimidation sounds better. He used an intimidation factor to scare people with his misinformation and his how do I put this without getting too mean? The way he speaks to people, it's very, very, he tries to intimidate. And a lot of people are afraid to stand their ground or speak up.
Or they're afraid to get muted because they know if they say so many words, he's going to mute
Yeah.
them.
You cannot speak when he is around. It's what Florida Man has to say or what Florida Man is feeling in the moment, and that's all that matters. And it's going to fail for him. I promise him that. I promise.
He'll have his little Florida Man wifey or whatever she is and a couple others, and that's about it.
Yeah. They're just as irrelevant.
The pygmies.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad we were able to get on an event.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I wasn't going to be quiet anymore. I wasn't going to give him the time of day for us to go in there last night and give him viewers and to let him degrade anybody. We needed to be where we were last night for a reason, and that's all that mattered. We have our time and place, and we don't need to stoop to their level.
yeah, and don't nobody go over to Pastor Petty. Just let him talk to his little echo chamber audience, and
also doing it because he feels that I owe him some type of apology, and I'm not going to give it to him. So
Yeah.
he's mad about that.
he's hurt feelings because he wasn't invited to the Discord that day. I really thought he was going to beg you for an invite. He was like, "Well, you didn't send me one." Like, it was really kind of pathetic.
I wish I had a screenshot of the bullshit he put up on his page, basically saying, if you don't take this down and if you don't do this, he gave Scam this child list of chores to do on here. And
Oh, yeah, I still have it. He sent that to me via Discord. He actually
Like-
messaged me via Discord this morning.
It almost looked like parody. Like, it was so childish and stupid. It almost seemed like a parody. It almost seemed like he was just joking, but he wasn't. He was serious, and that's what makes it so funny.
yeah, like, get out of here.
Here's
Who
my
are
example.
you?
This morning at 6:58 a.m., he sent me a message on Discord that says, "With every bit of disrespect I have in me, I'm just letting you know the way Polly used 13 is disgusting. Every single one of you should be ashamed of yourselves for treating people as if they were disposable. Every one of you know damn well nobody paid to be Polly's friend. There ain't a damn thing right with how that went down. Your greed knows no limit, and I hope it consumes you. Polly's manipulative ways won't be so easy from now on. Tattoo's constant lies and disrespecting women will come to an end. You've had an opportunity after opportunity to make things right," meaning with him. He wants an apology. "It's been your choice this entire time to continue. Say everything is fake. You know it isn't. Your gamble with me didn't pay off. I wouldn't trust you with $3 in Vegas. You couldn't see this entire time the odds were not in your favor."
Oh my lord, he's so childish.
Wow.
The odds aren't in her favor. How many views does she have versus you? That's all I gotta say.
He should trust me.
got more
He should.
views
He
than him.
should trust me with $3 in Vegas because I'd turn it into 3,000.
Exactly.
Amen.
I need you to teach me how to gamble, Scam. I'm terrible at it. I play penny slots, but that's about it.
I have certain techniques, but it's not like in winning jackpots. It's basically like making sure that you get taken care of by the casinos, and they give you lots of free stuff. So
You have
it's
to have
worth
to
it.
do that on cruises, like, because cruises, if you play the casino in the machine, as long as you win some and keep putting it back and keep putting it back, it looks like you're spending a ton of money, but it's really that just the first $200.
Yes, it's
Build up
something
a
like
lot.
that. Yes.
Yeah. Just keep playing with the house's money, basically.
Yes. The more coin, because like coin in that you show, the better you off you are. Yes. But I have certain ways of doing that. I'm not going to say them on here.
Well, you may have to send me an email and kind of teach me.
Yeah. Or you can call me on Disco if you're on Disco.
Okay, yeah, I will. But oh yeah, by the way, I book cruises. Anybody want to book a cruise? I book cruises.
I love cruises.
I do too.
We try to
I
go
need
on
to
one.
go on one. My time's gone for this year, though. I had some medical issues, so I'm out of PTO. These people are crazy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love cruises.
Oh yeah,
They're
Tina.
fun.
No, they are. Yeah, Tina. If you need to book another one, let me know. I book them.
I
Any
agree.
cruise line I
I
can
think she
book.
was a mole the whole time too.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
March
I
I
think.
went on two. In March I went on 2 cruises in a row. Like I got free ones from the casinos, and it was like the beginning of March. I got on a celebrity cruise for 8 days in Fort Lauderdale. I got off that cruise, went to Miami, and got on a Norwegian cruise for 7 days, and they were all free from the casinos.
That's awesome.
I've never
I
been
literally
on
spent almost the whole month,
celebrity.
on cruises. Like, well, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
I think I'm gonna retire on a cruise.
Hey, they say it's cheaper than
Mhm.
some, rent in some places.
Oh yeah. Stacy R says 13 told me that everything she did scam made her do it.
It doesn't make it true. People can say what they
Yup.
want.
Phone screen.
That's like saying, "Oh, they made me jump off the bridge by being on live." Like, you sound stupid.
Oh my god. Listen, Georgie said yeah.
She acts like one. She sounded like
Sounds like it.
16, 17 years old.
They act like I control who's friends with who. I don't give a shit who's friends with who. She
You
was
did
jealous
that in high school.
it's the other way around. She was jealous of my friendship with Polly because we've been friends for a long time and we are close. Like what?
I feel like my
I
IQ
miss
is
Paul
dropping.
Scam. I won't lie. I miss her. I know she's not. Mom was in here not long ago, and the first thing I asked about was, how is Polly? I'm like,
Yeah.
what's good? Like,
Oh, Polly's mom was?
yeah, that's the first thing I asked too, and I said, don't say too much detail. I'll message you, but
Yeah.
how's Polly?
What was it? And what was the story behind 13 ordering pizza from the Riviera?
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
It wasn't like Pizza Hut.
Remember, you mentioned her scam in one of your lives, and I immediately, I don't know what it was, I did not like her.
She came into one of the lives and was accusing somebody of being a mole or something with like absolutely no evidence. And I'm like, whoa, no. You're not going to come in here and do that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ridiculous.
Hi, Heather.
Mary
We
wants a
see
box,
you.
I guess.
Yeah, Mary's requesting a box. Yeah, she was accusing here Nincompoop in Discord of being a mole. Like what?
And
no.
I just sat back. Yep, I just sat back. Oh, Scammy. Can we bring Scam? Oh, we're full.
I'll bring Scammy up in a second.
Oh my God, this is like
Not
Scammy
yet.
Claus. Scammy
If
Claus.
Scammy Claus wants to come up, it's up to you.
Oh my God! Can I jump in real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, but you might
Can I
want to
jump?
in.
Can I jump in?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Mary.
Okay. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry because I heard everybody talking. No, I'm pissed at that little 13 girl because I remember exactly the conversation, she came into a Scams Live talking about how she sent Lisa a pizza and that, then she called the pizza place and canceled the order. And no, I take that back. That the pizza was delivered to Lisa, but then after the pizza was delivered, she refused to pay for it. And Scam and Polly and everybody in the comments was like, that's not cool, man. Don't do that. You call that place back and you pay for that pizza. I remember that conversation exactly just like that.
I got to shout. Any kind of bully or anything. I was not in Petty's Live or whatever. It's actually at the grocery store. I'm friends with Nick. I watch Scam all the time. So please get your facts straight. Thanks.
There's a lot of accounts that have the name Karen in it. I mean, it's it's like every other Breezy account. So,
Scammy Claus wants you to kind of give her some info. Did you read that?
Yes, I was just waiting for a turn to speak.
Okay.
So what I'm going to try to break it down as easy as I can. So it started back around Polly's birthday. I wanted to make sure that Polly got a refrigerator for her birthday because she's literally had not had a refrigerator for 8 months or maybe even longer, somewhere around that time. And it's been a real struggle for her to, have groceries, fresh groceries and things like that, or have cold drinks and things like that. So I was going to make sure she got a refrigerator, even if I paid for the whole thing myself. But a couple of people who know Polly had indicated that they wanted to help contribute to her birthday gift, which was a refrigerator. So I said, if you want to help contribute toward the refrigerator, I'm going to be ordering it from Lowe's. You can get a Lowe's gift card online and I'll apply it toward the refrigerator. So it was going to cost around $500-$600. I was going to buy all that, any difference. So there was $115 worth of gift cards collected. There was 2 people who messaged me and said, oh, don't order it yet. I want to contribute to it, but I want to wait till the next time I get paid. So in the meantime, I was kind of waiting around for them to get back to me. And Polly knew about that. I let her know that, hey, there's some other people that wanted to contribute. They want to wait till they're, in a better position. And they want to contribute as well. So are you okay with giving it a little bit more time? And she said, that's fine. I've been dealing with all these months. That's fine, And I've tried to buy her a refrigerator in the past and she wouldn't accept it. She would not accept it from me. The only way I convinced her is I said, look, this is a birthday gift. It's not charity. It's not anything this is a birthday gift. So I was able to convince her to even accept it because it was going to be a birthday gift. So 13 was one of the people who got the email because she said she was interested in helping. Well, 13 never contributed a Lowe's gift card to the refrigerator or anything and decided to go behind my back and order a refrigerator and have it delivered to Polly. After I already had researched the refrigerators and which one we were going to get, sent out the emails, accepted gift cards, everything. So then 13 and C with an aunt and I have the original screenshots of it. They changed it, but originally it had her picture on there, had her name, had her age, had all of these things about her medical condition. It claimed that she was having difficulty paying her bills, including her mortgage, her medical bills, and all that stuff. And all of that's not true. Like, she doesn't have a mortgage. She pays rent. She doesn't have a problem paying medical bills because she has excellent medical insurance. A bunch of it was lies. So once she didn't send it to me. She sent sneaky little messages to people in my Discord and said, can you contribute to this for Polly? And gave a link and was like, don't tell anybody, keep it a secret. Well, it got back to me and I immediately confronted 13 and this C with an aunt person and said, look, I don't know. And I called Polly Polly was appalled and crying. She didn't want none of her information out there.
Scam, you muted.
Any of that stuff. She didn't want her information out there. We didn't want anything like that. Anyway, they just went and did all this without. Polly was begging them to take it down. They refused to take it down. I sent them messages begging for them to take down the GoFundMe as well. I said, please return all the money and take this GoFundMe down. Stop all of this. They refused. They got nasty with me. They called me names. Told me have the day you effing deserve. They said, you're not doing anything to help your friend. We're trying to help your friend and you're not helping your friend. And they don't know what I've done for my friend. So yeah, then they got booted from the Discord because they continue to be disrespectful to me and other people in messages. So they got booted from the Discord and got mad. And I don't know what the intent of their GoFundMe was. I think that, because they did buy this refrigerator or whatever, that they were starting this GoFundMe to try to get their money back for it. That's my thought. I didn't want anything. I was going to make sure she had it regardless. So the $115 that I received in gift cards, I applied toward an air conditioner for Polly, which she also needed. And if anybody wants their money back for those gift cards, I will give the money back. It still went toward a gift for Polly and was something that she needed. But 13 went behind my back, even though she knew I had a plan to make sure that Polly had the refrigerator for her birthday. There never should have been a GoFundMe. I don't know what I would have thought that if their intentions were good with this GoFundMe, that they would have just said, oops, sorry, I apologize. I didn't realize that this was not something that Polly wanted and that this would be a problem or whatever the case may be. And they would have just taken it down. But no, they refused to do that. So I don't know. Does anybody have any questions about that I can clarify? She has several. I have a whole list. She's on my little block list now. So I actually have my little notebook with the names. Let me see. We don't know what her intentions were, but one is 13's vessel, and is THVESS. I'm looking for the other one. There's another one. Give me a second. I'm looking at my